Yeah! More stuff coming in, let's go. Game start.
ありがとうございました。では失礼します。
Phew, this should be most of the boxes then. I wiped the sweat off my forehead with my arm as the moving truck disappeared from view. Although it was early April and only the beginning of spring, today's weather was quite nice. It was even a bit hot. Well, it's a good day for a new start. I turned my head to look at the empty bakery, which didn't even have any signage yet. The brand new exterior wall had a western look with a predominantly white and brown motif. There was also a large window which lets lots of sunlight in. And finally, there were the words that displayed the name of the bakery, La Soleil. Instead of the proper French article, Le, it was La Soleil, meaning the sun. This was a nod towards the name of the shop of someone I admired. Now that I'm on my own, I have to do my best. I softly murmured to myself. From here on out, no one would tell me what to do. I was going to start completely anew despite the stature of my family's name and everything that had happened up until now. I alone would decide my path and take responsibility for what I do. In exchange of that freedom, I can't blame anyone else for what happens. Still, although I was a bit worried, the thought of what lay ahead made me break into a smile. Alright, in any case, I'd better get all these things cleaned up. I took a deep breath and got my spirits back up. I stepped into the new smelling bakery. What's this big box? In front of me was a large box I didn't recognize. In fact, there were two of them. Fragile, delicate, absolutely this side up. If thrown, your company will be in trouble. The warnings for going overboard, they were annoying. Even if these are baking supplies, I don't remember buying anything quite like this. First off, they were boxes that looked like they came from my house. If these were for the bakery, there's no way I wouldn't remember buying them. There were no tags from the moving company either. All there was those warning labels. Well, I'll know for sure once I open the... Huh? Oh, it's just a cat. Huh, just a troublesome cat. Jeez.
よかった。ごまかせたみたい。危ない危ない。やっつけないと。
Like that would fool me. What are you doing, Shokla?
お久しぶりですね。ご主人様。
We just saw each other at home yesterday, you know.
まあ、それはそうなんですけど。あ、それよりちょっと聞いてください。引っ越し業者の人たちひどいんですよ。ショコラのこと運ぶときにですね。この段ボール重いから気をつけろよとか か言って。思わずふしゃーって泣きそうになっちゃいました。ふしゃーって。
I'm always still wondered about why do they speak in third person. Quite curious.
一生懸命に我慢しましたけど、ショコラはプンプンですよ。プンプン。
Well, compared to the rest of my things, you are heavy. She ignored what I said. Chocolate puffed out her cheeks. You could see that she was always happy-go-lucky. Or rather, she preoccupied herself with only what was in front of her. Well, I guess that's how you describe chocolate. While I was getting ready to move, I did wonder why I didn't see you. Hey.
お久しぶり、ご主人。引っ越し業者のトラックの中が埃っぽくて。
Why is Vanilla here too?
ショコラがいるところ。それは私がいるところだから。それに、猫は狭いところは嫌いじゃない。
I thought cats like boxes, but well, they're not cats, they're cat girls. I don't know.
あと私も、こっちの段ボールも重いから気をつけろよとか言われた。だから私もポコ、ポンスか。
Again, huh? In any case, Chocolate, Vanilla, get out of here. I was at my wits' end with the large boxes that had suddenly showed up. Anyhow, Chocolate and Vanilla got out of their boxes. Why is no one picking up the phone? Uh-oh. Just what is Shiguri doing? I hung up after trying to call my little sister. There was no way that Chocolate and Vanilla could have gotten mixed with the rest of the boxes in the first place. On the outside, cat girls don't look almost like humans. They can understand words and talk just like us. But more than humans, cat girls were closer to normal cats. After all, cat girls had ears and tails just like cats do. They were genetically modified humanoid cats that were commonly referred to as cat girls. These days, cat girls fit into society as pets, in families, or partners to humans. My little sister really loves to dote on cat girls, so our family has 6, including Chocolate and Vanilla. In any case, they couldn't have mailed themselves on their own. Terrible speech. Mailing living things through the post would be impossible for one thing. There's no way my parents would have helped with this either. Thus, I could only guess that this somehow was Shiguri's doing. I see. So Shiguri was an accomplice then.
にゃー、すごく綺麗なオチですにゃー。新しいお布団とか家具の匂いとか好きですにゃ
New
ー。
bedding. Huh.
思ってたより広い。ご主人の解消バッチリ。バニラ、あっちの部屋行ってみよう。探検。位置的におそらく寝室。
That's the bedroom.
きっとご主人の新しいベッドがあるはず。いやー、それは聞き逃せないね。もふもふしに行こう。もふもふ。
Okay.
もふもふ了解。私もそれはいいと思う。
I guess Vanilla just follows Chocolate around,
そう
yes.
と決まればレッツゴー。
Don't get out of control and hurt yourself.
はーい。
Without any ill intentions, the 2 cat girls were off and running. Well, the bakery did have living quarters on the 2nd floor. Wow. That's fancy. So I wasn't worried about them causing a ruckus around here. Of course, they aren't young cat girls anymore either. So I shouldn't have worried about them getting out of control too much. Well, besides that, I looked up an address in my phone address book. Minaduki residence. Well, I already left Shiguri a message, so she should call me back later. Without pressing the call button, I put my cell phone back in my pocket. I had moved out without saying anything, so for her to call me back within the day seemed a bit stupid. Well, it wasn't really an issue I needed to bring up right this moment. I should hear from Shiguri soon anyhow. Ooh. We finished snuggling on Master's. Why would you do that? Your cast, I guess, but it just seems a bit awkward now. The new bed is very fluffy. It gets a passing score. Good work, you two. I don't see it. Gosh, both of you have major bedhead. Sheesh. So much awkwardness, but it's so cute at the same time. Why? I tidied up their hair with a comb. Their soft hair felt nice as always. I lightly bonked them both on the head while they had their eyes closed. Now then, why were the two of you hiding among my moving boxes? You had no choice, just tagged along. You two, well, I figured that had to be the reason, but anyhow, I recomposed myself and looked at the two of them again. Listen up, okay? How many times have I told you this isn't a vacation or a picnic? I moved out because I have no intention of going back there. If you were at home, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. Shiguri and the other cat girls are there too. It would be better if you two just... He was already... While listening to those silly excuses, I glanced at the clock and saw that it was already past 1 o'clock. Now that I thought about it, I haven't eaten anything since this morning either. Well, why don't we have lunch first then? Those two were as easygoing as always. Alright, that seems to be a good... Yep, that seems to be a good cutting point. And yeah. So I'll... Alright, so we'll leave it at here for now. We'll continue on chapter 2, I guess. I'm not too sure. Crap, I didn't read all of them. But okay. So this has been NEKOPARA Volume 1. And this is just for some silly fun. I don't know, it seems interesting. There's always new games out there, seems interesting, I'll play it, and here's one of them. So it's been a while. It's been a while since I had this on my mind, but well, on my wishlist on Steam, but you get the point. You get the point. So yeah, we'll continue off the second part in the next episode. And this is Classic Lunatic. If you like this content, subscribe and like to see more. And who knows, we'll play more of these if interested. If not, I don't know what to do really. And yeah, favor's choice. So this is Classic Lunatic logging out, and cheers! GG. Whoop,